Now then, and it's nearly 2:15. I think I arrived here, it just turned 12, 12:15. It's been 2 hours meeting an absolutely amazing family of a lady who we're going to look after. Oh, I'm Mick Fogg, I'm an independent undertaker, and I'm in Sheffield. And this is what I do. I go out meeting families. And I think any arranger, anybody what arranges funerals, I think, and undertakers, I think they'll all agree when I say it can drain you mentally, this part of what we do. Because I hear things that neglect from hospitals and places, and no ever seems to happen, and they close ranks. Happens all the time. The lady we're looking after she's only 55, and she's got an amazing husband and absolutely beautiful daughter and future son-in-law. Just fantastic. Got on, well, just right well, I'd say. Absolutely amazing. And now I'm going to another arrangement. I'm going up on Cross now. And then my last arrangement for today is at somewhere called Ecclesfield. So I'm right over end of Sheffield today. It does drain you though, this part of it. Because you can feel grief. I know that might sound a bit mad, but you can actually feel it coming off people. And I meet families who are at the lowest point of their lives, who obviously want the best for their loved one, but they are extremely vulnerable at that time. And some in this industry, and if there's any funeral directors on there agree with me, please say, some in this industry will exploit that grief. They will use that grief to profiteer. They'll upgrade things like coffins and handles, and even down to pillars. Would you like a just have a standard pillar? It's just called a pillar, like you get from anywhere. But I've actually heard families say to me, well, when we went to such a body, they asked if we wanted to upgrade pillar. Instead of it just being a foam pillar, they asked us if we wanted a feather pillar, or did we want the Supreme, which were a duck down pillar. Never mentioned price. It's not until they get the thing invoice after that they see special requirements, feathered duck down pillar, £81. I always think, did they go in Chapel Rest and rip the pillar and have a look in it? The charge is that funny. It's just like any other pillar. Foam. It's not actually foam, because foam emitted smoke. Crazy. I think I'm right proud of quite a few funeral directors in this industry, because they are absolutely amazing. They're absolutely brilliant, and I take my hat off to them. But then you've got other funeral directors in this industry. What? It's just a job. They've worked for somebody, then they set up the ends because they want to earn more money and they don't want to invest in out. They just want to basically rip people off. And that's how I see it. Ripping off. When a family's grieving, they're vulnerable. But I think it is the lowest of the low that exploit that. My father had cheapest coffee. He was cremated. And York coffins look alright. Not wrong then. Same inside as hotels. And I don't mind saying to families, look, it's not how much you spend on a coffin, it's how much you love somebody that matters, that's important. Love comes from your heart, not your wallet. Obviously, there's a lot of, well, there's somewhat, say, I know a funeral director. Oh, I did an arrangement at Chapeltown and this gentleman had hung himself. I thought he was shouting at me. Oh, look here. Anyway, there's no to square as folk. Like I was saying earlier on in my video, people's driving's getting worse. What's the point in that? What's the point in all that shouting and bawling and get out of the fucking car, get out of the fucking car? Listen to me. Oh, what that were then? You've got to be right careful, and I mean really careful when you're out. Everybody, seriously. He could have had a knife. He could have had a knife. Give me a second. I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm still here. That's the problem, road rage. One of them could have had a knife. You go in shopping and you get caught up in all that road rage. See, I always have this. It's for, you know, it's for my tyres, because it's a big thing, this. It's quite a big car, so I always carry this around with me. Somebody be alright saying to me, get out of the car, get out of the car. Because I won't cause trouble with anybody. I'll live and let live me. I'm an undertaker, it's what we do. But if ever anybody ever went off at me, trying to drag me out of the car, I'd get out of the car, but I wouldn't think twice in thinking, has he got a knife? So I would get out. And they better have got a fucking knife, because Jim Boy will be going out with me. I don't carry that as an offensive weapon, by the way. I just like everybody to know that I'm only joking. It's carried in my car in case I get a puncture. Obviously I need to get wheel nuts off, officer. Of course I do. I've only ever had one instance where somebody had a go at me and says, get out of the fucking car, let's sort it, and I did. I got out of the fucking car, and believe me, he got in his car. Because I'd have put every fucking window through in it, and then his head. Shouting and bawling at people. Life's too short to be like that. Don't need to be like that. You know, as if somebody cuts you up, just smile at them. They could be grieving. They could have just lost somebody. A child could have passed away. Just be a bit tolerant, for God's sake. Anyway, Cookson Road now, so I'm getting to my next arrangement. I'm dreading this. I'm dreading this one. I'm going to meet a mum whose son's took his own life now. Terrible. I looked after his dad some years ago. Terrible. Right, look after your sons. Take care. Have a good day. And be nice. For God's sake, do me a favour. Just be nice. It matters. Wave at somebody, smile at somebody, say hello to somebody. Hang on. Does it hurt? Not really. You flash somebody out. I'm just going to see where I've put in the back of my car, because there's like a... I'm alright there. No, it's just a little thing where you've got to park. I think I can park a bit further back there. Pull that back a bit. In fact, I'll park down here. There's like a couple of lines in the road. I don't know what they are, like a big H. So I'm going to meet this old lady. Thanks for leaving me comments, and thanks for liking. Different my channel, isn't it? Different. Totally different. Never know what's going to happen here. I'm going. Ta-ra.